wherever you are, and I believe. Ooh, stand up, stand up, to the left, to the right. Everybody say, hey up, to the left, to the right. Everybody say, hey, hand up, to the left, to the right. Everybody say, hand up, to the left, to the right. Everybody say, hand up, to the left, to the right. Everybody say, hands up, to the left, to the right. Everybody say, hands up, to the left. You know that song? You know that song? You are all cool. Mhm. Everybody, 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 everybody. Okay, today, today, we're gonna be reacting on the debate. I don't know how it started, but I saw a video about South African uh, people and Nigerian people on the debate, you know. So today I'm gonna be reacting on that clip. Right? It's a screenshot, screen recording of a live stream. So today we're gonna be reacting on that, you know, on a subject. You know what I'm saying? So one, two, let's get ready. But don't forget to like, sub, I don't know, like and subscribe so that we can, you know, get more views. Understand? No. Okay. So yes, what I wanna get. So guys, I'm gonna be reacting on the video right now. So be ready, be ready, be ready for the video, you know what I'm saying? Be ready. So this woman on the side, the one with this what is this? With the camera on. So we're gonna watch her while she debate with this guy called, I don't know, this guy. I'm gonna show you right now. Right now. So let's get on the video. Let's not waste time on it. Let's not waste time on it. What the heck? Where is my phone? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Know that like the top 10 cities in the world, top 10 most dangerous cities in the world, your country has six on the list out of 10. Six. Only four is not South African. Six is on that list. And you can't tell me it's all because of Nigerians.
Let me guess. Joburg, Cape Town, other side of Cape Town. In the coffee hood. This Victoria. I don't think so. Victoria. Victoria. I think Victoria is there also. Um, I guess Durban, obvious. Nah, six. Six. So six. I don't know the six. Limpopo. Those are right. Yeah. Limpopo and what? Nah, I don't know. Let me just hear this.
You guys are known for hijacking cars and
Let me be honest. There's another video I'm gonna show you right now of a girl who was robbed by, look at this, robbed by um, a Nigerian guy. We got him tender. Do you know that video? I think someone know that. I'm gonna Google that video. I'm gonna search that video right now and then show you. And friends, yeah, some of them are made by, I want to say South Africans, but some of them are made by other people from other foreign countries, right? But you can't just blame a certain what is this, a certain country. I understand, but this debate here about Nigerians are doing this, South Africans are doing this, and I think it's not fair according to me, because right now everyone is saying South African are doing this, South African are doing that, right? I don't think South African have ever entered in someone else's country's business besides their own, right? Even now, what's kind of happening in this Nigeria, I think, right? Now the fake mad. South Africa don't care about that because they know the situation, right? They know that people can struggle. Same, the African, we know the struggle of both African countries and the struggle of other African countries, but not in that extent. There are South Africans who are also struggling in that point, but by categorizing the people that say, okay, South African are criminals, and Nigerians are scammers. Not all of Nigerians are scammers, not all South Africans are criminals. And this saying that I love to other foreign countries also say that South African people, like South Africans are lazy. And I'm just a little bit confused because if you go to every university in Joburg, I think, in Gauteng, every university, everywhere you find South Africans, college South Africans, and there's some few obvious foreigners in that countries. I think South Africa, everyone after matric in South Africa goes to university. You cannot call that laziness, and then you cannot call that laziness because of you don't know where how South Africans are going through because country cannot depend on one the country will not develop without develop because of lazy people. Country not develop. Countries develop because people are working. And there's this lady that I heard online saying, what is this? Saying that South African country is built by foreigners. And then there's this woman who told me that countries are built by white people. Oh, when I was in Josie, I think it was last year during, I think during March, when the school opened, right? Uh, this person asked my friend who's coming from, rural area, some of them, coming from home, from, from where they come from, maybe KZN, Zulu Natal, all this stuff, if you know. This guy asked him that, what are capital cities of Johannesburg? I already know, right? And then my friend didn't know what are the capital cities of South Africa. You know what this guy said after that? He said Johannesburg, and then after Johannesburg, and then he said Pretoria, I think. He said Cape Town, and they say and he said, no, it's not that. It's Bloemfontein, it's Cape Town, it's Johannesburg, all those stuff. And then this guy said, you know what, South African, you are you are not smart. I was thinking of just smart, you know that. And the guy said, I know, but I didn't know that, right? And I didn't know that, okay. But that doesn't make me stupid or something, right? And then now, according to that, I said, okay, I'm in school right now. I'm doing engineering, right? I'm studying for engineering, electrical engineering, and it's saying that I'm lazy. If I'm lazy, I'll have drop out of school. People drop out of school. School is hard, guy. School is hard. You can sleep all night studying, and then someone comes to you and say that they are lazy because you go to school. So all those people who go to school are lazy. South African, the problem about South African, about South Africa is there's no people, all of the people who are in South Africa, they want to work for someone. They don't want to study. They want to work. And the reason they don't want to start a company, they want to work for someone, right? If now someone says, what do you want to work for? What do you want to be when you grow up? And the guy said, oh, I wanna start my own company. Not all of those people will say that in South Africa. South Africans, the only thing they want is I wanna be an engineer. I wanna work. I wanna work.
Literally
Like,
turning them into naked wardrobes in 5 minutes. If we
mm,
really want to be offensive, bro, I can do it in 5 minutes. Let's be realistic and look at ourselves and talk about the fact that we know we have shame in every part of our country, our culture. People call you people bushmen, especially the Zulu people.
I think I never heard someone being called a bushman in South Africa. Bushman. Nah, people who call South African bushmen, it was during a time those white people long time ago they used to call all some people bushmen. It was a long time I think. Not right now. Bush, the bushman and this new generation. So don't say that anymore. That's updated information you got. Or the Google gave you thing that was said long time ago about racist whites who are now related. They're dead. And now people are left out. What is this? The some white South African are racist, the some are not. Mm, that's how we face. And those who are racist, they have left South Africa. You know what I'm saying? So our country is becoming more and more better. So I don't know why people are saying that many people are they focus more on South Africa than they focus more on their country. Let me tell you this. If now I go to your house and you say, you see, you are lazy. Why are you not doing that? Why are you not going to work? Why are you not doing this? You left your shack and you come to my house because I guess I bring in a one room here and you sleep there and you tell me that I'm lazy. While you don't build your own house. How am I lazy? Comparing me and you who is lazy. Because you left your house. Your house now, there's grass there in your yard because there's no one who's grooming the yard, there's no gardener who's cleaning the yard. And then now you come to my house and you tell me I'm lazy. What? You know, like, it's crazy. I don't know how people can come to South Africa, this country, and then think like they are better than South Africa. That's crazy. The only thing that South Africans, that's why now they're fighting with what is this? What is this? Fighting against black Africans, and then who are better neighbors. You never see South Africa fighting with Kenya. I saw a video last yesterday about Kenyans talking about South Africans are xenophobic, right? It's what they have. And South Africans said, and then at the comment, what I saw on the comment and the video, what they said about the selling the video was different. It was all out. I was surprised. And then I realized, Kenyans don't know anything about South Africa. That's the thing. That's why they say, and they still not on the country. The reason why South Africans fight with other countries is because you cannot come to my place and then tell me that when I say, okay, you are here in my country, you're sleeping in my bed. I don't have the space. I don't know where to sleep because now you're feeling the bed. And you tell me, hey, you are lazy. And I said, okay, leave my bed, right? Go to the sofa and sleep there. I didn't chase you out of the house and sleep there, all right? And when I say you must sleep there, and the only thing you say to me is, ah, Why chasing you out of your room? You don't want him to sleep in your house. That's what they say because now, because they pay tax, right? They think they have the right to try to to to, to strike. They have the right to protest. That's what they say. Protest and go there and say, hey, me, I wanna, South Africans say, hey, they are not fair. They're not doing this for the right thing. You come to my house and say, you have to give me a house. You have to give me a room, a bed. I'm demanding what is mine because you came to my house, I let you in, you bought a KFC or you bought something, you bought food, right? You eat and then you sleep in my bed and you tell me that you have a right to sleep in my bed because I I gave you food. Because you gave me food or just like paying tax, man. I have the right to sleep in my bed, right? And you have the right because you stay in my house, you have to eat, so you have to buy your own food. You have to buy food, right? Buy dishwashing. Let me just say example for dishwashing. You can say, okay, I buy soap, right, to clean your house. Now I have a right to stay in your house. That's crazy. That's what they're doing. People can buy electricity in your house. The reason why you buy electricity is because you're staying in my house. You want it light, right? So you're helping me. So you come to my house and you pay to the light, but you don't have a right to the benefit of the house. If I sell the house, you have a right to get the money for the house. Alright? Because it's my house. So I don't know what people are thinking and saying, oh, South African this, South African that, South African that. Uh, I'm not like, let me say something. South Africans sometimes, let me just be honest right now. I'm not choosing side. South Africans sometimes, they didn't do things the right way because of anger, right? I understand that. I get it and I understand it. I understand what you're saying. South Africans sometimes overstep. They overstep. Because now people when they see us as xenophobic, right? Because of what our government has failed us as people. They has failed us as South Africans. Understand? It has failed us. It has failed us as South Africans. And then they think they have the right to say, oh, South Africa is this, South Africa is that, South Africa is that. The reason why South Africans are now called xenophobia around the world is because of the failure of the system. System has failed us as black South Africans and as South Africans. Because now people are thinking that we are influenced by the white South Africans to, to fight against this thing. Because now people are coming without no pass, without no what is this, without no documents, and then they expect that South African must open their arms and bring it in, and then something happens. And then they go to a crime scene. They have no record who has done this, and now South Africa. You know why South Africa now the crime is increased? Let me just be honest on that right now. I wanna say the crime is increased because there's a lot of people in the same country, and now South Africans they have the right to blame other people, and other people they have the right to blame other them because there's confusion amongst them. You know what I'm saying? So when this crime in a certain place, and all of the people are in South Africa, who are we going to blame? Because some who are arrested are not South Africans. Some who are arrested, I'm going to show you the video that people who sometimes who are caught on the crossfire are not South Africans. They're not. Some of them are caught as South Africans. Some of them are not caught as South Africans. According, if there's a heist, let me tell you something. If there's a heist happening, right, one person will be a foreigner, or five people will be a foreigner, and one people is not. And then now we have our criminals, and now they're adding more criminals. So now it's making us like all of South Africa now is high criminal zone. It's one of the places where there's high standard of crime happening in South Africa. People are getting hijacked. People are getting killed. South Africa is becoming a heaven of crime. Everybody's getting hijacked in South Africa. Even now, if I go outside right now, if I go outside right now, South African, some of South Africans will come and try to take my phone, try to take something because crime is everywhere, right? And now, if you go to web, like go everywhere, jobs, government is failing us, people. Let me tell you something. Government is failing us. And people saying, ANC is this, ANC is that. ANC is nice. I'm saying that. ANC was good before, now. Now there are people in ANC who are also doing things that are they're hiding businesses with criminals. Now, mentally, if you're in politics now, you launder. You launder money, I'm sorry. You know, money laundering and government is one thing. They will think in South Africa, when you are a foreigner and caught in doing crime, what do you expect people who are now, if now they caught you doing drugs, they caught, maybe they caught, in South Africa, they get maybe 20 people who are doing crime who are not South African. What do you want South Africa to think? Well, South African are caught in a crime, stealing. You know, South African Nigerians have been hated the most. I'm not supporting the hate in South Africa or nothing. As South African, you are also responsible for the crime that's happening in South Africa. Everyone is responsible, right? Let me tell you something. Everyone is responsible. Is responsible. There's a lot of crime in South Africa because of people are still voting for the same. The people who are not voting. People who are not voting. I was. I know. I know. I I didn't vote until I was 21. I think I started voting not long time ago, right? Because many people don't vote now, and then all the votes go to ANC. But ANC is decreasing every time people started voting. New people are starting voting. And they say, oh, South Africa is full of crime. South Africa is a heaven of crime. It is a heaven of crime. And these people will say, okay, uh, uh, South Africa is the most dangerous country in the world. The most dangerous country in the world. It's the most. What do you think? Okay, let's go to what is this? America. Let's say America. The crime was there because of they were in every game. Watch every move and verify in real life. Well, there are those that were selling drugs. They were selling drugs in America. What is this? The Mexicans, right? Who are selling drugs. And then there are those who are there are most famous cartels now. They're everywhere. They're on TV. They're everywhere. They are most famous drug dealers in South Africa. In what is sorry in USA right now. And some of them are Mexican. Some of them are you know uh, you know that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. And then now you're gonna say when this Speedway. Okay, let me just tell you. Right, majority of crime that is happening everywhere is because of foreigners. That's why now Trump has has put more funds in the ICE. What is ICE? Why? Because ICE now are they're now what they're now controlling this foreigner. You know, even now those what is the South African who went to US for refuge was also caught by ICE. Right? hmm And then South Africa doesn't have any laws. There's no anyone can enter. Man, there's this video that I saw on TikTok of what's this of Zimbabwe entering the border of South Africa in the near Limpopo, I think. It was the border Limpopo and Mozambique in North and Zimbabwe are near like, the borders. I saw people were entering there through the fence. There's no wall in South Africa. There's no wall. Why? Government should have done that long time ago. The people who are going to like this, who are going to Zimbabwe as if they are going to miss a home. Maybe I'm in Pretoria going to Cape Town. I'm going to visit my relatives in Cape Town. They're moving like they're in South Africa and they're not. Imagine that. Imagine that. Just imagine how corrupt South Africa is. It's kind of corrupt where they should have cleared, even if like you know what South Africans now are fighting with foreigners because now the government is not doing anything about it. The government is not doing anything about it. So what do they do? Let's take everything and putting them in their hand because it's what their ancestors were doing a long time ago. How can you blame them if now let's say a foreigner doing things and then now they must sit back and be like, that's not South African. I'm telling you. Maybe other countries, but not South African. I'm telling you. South African are the people who when things are not done the right way, what they do is they take it to their hands. Even now, I'm telling you about the food. If someone enter in my house right now, I go outside, I scream and I say, "Pew!" And there's a bell that they're giving us. There's a whistle that they're giving everyone in the community. If you whistle, they don't care whether it's South African. Here in my hood, I'm telling you. If now if you go out, there'll be a mob justice. Are you gonna be killed right now? They don't care. Some of them will come out with a big stone, some with hammers, some with yeah, yeah, you don't know. You don't know. I'm telling you. So there's no such thing. I understand. As Africans don't do things sometimes according in a right manner. They take it too extreme. But I'm telling you, this is all because of what government. I'm blaming anyone. I'm not blaming Nigerians. I'm not blaming South Africans. Some of the Nigerians have been blamed for nothing. Some of them, not all of them. Some, some of them are. Some of them maybe. What they do, if you go to Josie right now, instantly, if now I don't want to do something. If you go to Joburg, see the girl being beat, being abused there by a Nigerian person, see in Josie, in Johannesburg, actually, in Johannesburg, that's where you see the evil of foreigners in South Africa. You see, me, according to me, I have friends with Nigerians. I have friends with, while I was there in my place, in my area, the Nigerians will come to my area um, to rent. Some of them they are renting, some of them are doing this. Okay. But to be honest, those who I met were good people. They were nice. They were businessmen. Some was calling what is this? A cell phone business, fixing phones. Right? That guy was legit. Legit. Like he was legit. He came out with a legit money. That guy was honest, was building an honest business. And then that was in Joseph. Hey, and they use their money in a bad way. Mm. You see them there, Jews there, the rest is initially at student accommodations, parking their cars there, calling when kids coming from campus, trying to enter to their rest. You see this guy following them around, man. Hey, my sister, come here. And my sister, then she come here and say, oh, my sister, come, how are you? I'm good, and you? Hey, come. Um, what's your name? Oh, are you Twice? I don't know what's wrong with Xhosa women. I think they're a good target. I'm joking. Some of them. And, like seems like it. Because now majority of people who are South Africans see it right happening in front of them. Okay, and then now because now they've seen a lot of them doing the same thing. What will you do if you see South African? Um, now I mean, for example, in Lagos, Nigeria, you see maybe 10 Nigerians doing the same thing over and over again, and now you see the majority of them in your country. Some of them don't know them. They just saw what they do. Evil. They see the evil side, not the good people. There are those who are good in Nigeria, and so there are those who are rude. That's how. There are three categories. There are those who are rude, there are those who are nice, and the nice ones. I like the nice ones. The nice ones, and there are those who are nice, but they're evil. They pretend to be nice. There's a nice one, right? Those who are nice, and then the evil one, the rude one. Those are the rude one. The rude one means about the rude one, or the rude Nigerians. They ask you a question, like just playing around. They ask you a question, and when you said answer, after you answered, you know what they will say. After you answered, they will say, this South African are lazy. This South African are dumb. How are you dumb? How can you ask me an unexpected question and think that and then call me dumb? How is that a nice thing in calling someone dumb? You're insulting someone and you say, I'm not dumb. A person is 18. Some of them are 17. Imagine, they don't know nothing. The only thing they know is engineering, the study. Some of them, it's the first year they're coming from high school. They don't learn about. They do learn about those, but it depends on which module, which course, in some courses, which subject we're doing in high school. They don't do that. Some of them are smart. They pass with flying colors. So you see the kid was saying the dumb. He passed 19 levels with level 7. He got 6 distinctions. And I call him dumb. That's crazy, man. And that person at that point is studying engineering is about to be an engineer and you're saying it's dumb while you are working in a quarter shop. South Africans, they're just tired of the attitude and all the stuff. I don't blame them. That's why they're here. I don't blame them. But now, I'm sorry, I just took so long speaking. Let's just go to the actual video, you know what I'm saying? Actual video. Let's watch the actual video. I'm sorry it took so long. I apologize. I apologize. It took so long. It wasn't supposed to take so long for me to speak. But now I won't speak a lot. I'll just show you. Okay, okay. Sorry. Sorry about everything. Let me just. Mhm. Oh my God. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Shame in every part of our country, our culture. People call you people Bushmen, especially the Zulu people. Your own South African people call the Zulu Bushmen. I've seen it on platforms. They're embarrassed because of the way the Zulu people behave. Even the Boers in your country call you Bushmen. But you have problem with Nigerians, and you only want to talk about what Nigerians do. Elon Musk went on the world, said Trump came to your country. What did he call you guys? Look at how he treated you people. He hasn't done that to Nigeria. He never came to sit down and talk to our president like that.
Yeah, he hasn't done that to Nigeria. They call him Nigeria a shithole. In fact, and then he told the president that he will come and attack uh, what's this? Those who are fighting with a Christian situation. All of us were ambushed. But we cannot expect something from someone who's not thinking about it properly. Who just talks, who doesn't think. But to be honest, all of us were ambushed as Africans. We should be. Some of us.
I don't even care for the president. He's toilet water at this point. But you can't be here.
Toilet water. you're the same as who's this? What is it Trump assistant who said our president was running his mouth? Same thing you are saying right now. It's putting our president in front of I don't know, in front of in front of your followers. I think that's dumb. You can't say that to the president of the country. If you say, "Oh, your president is a lazy man," no, I'm sorry. Well, that's what you are saying. I'm not saying to the president. President is a person has feelings, uh, but he doesn't respect our president. Saying black by tribe like a tribe also. Damn, that was extreme. Disrespect was in the highest level. That was not nice. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously. Oh, the world is looking at Nigerians. How is the world looking at you? Because you guys are a small number, and majority of you, trust me, you guys do travel out. I've seen you guys in Korea. There was a girl on YouTube that was talking about the fact that she gets beat up, a South African girl. She was always getting beat up by her employees. Sorry, her employers. Sorry, her employers. They were bullying her and being racist to her. All of you were running and screaming, "Oh my God, racism, racism, racism." It wasn't fair, right? Because she was being beat up because she was South African. She was African. They saw her as a black girl and they were literally bullying and being racist to her.
Yeah, get the point. Uh, a lot of South Africans are being bullied. A lot of Africans are being bullied, not Africans, South African only. Uh, something, everything happens. But the only thing, the reason most South Africans don't just go around the country, going around the world, is because South Africans have their own country. You know what I'm saying? They have their own place because everything they need is in South Africa. They have free healthcare in South Africa. They have everything in South Africa. So for them to go to another man's country is, I would say, not more.
She came on YouTube with her face all bulged up and she was talking about what, and every black person on the planet supported her and they were going crazy on that country for her. But you guys will sit here and act like your country is all dazzling.
10 of your states are full with HIV.
Why are there pop-up pictures on everybody's profile from South Africa? You're telling me that the men would accept that they are GBV? No, it's not true. There is a fight between purple and is it green or blue? There are men coming out and saying, no, it's a lie. We're going to put blue. We're going to put green. There are men who are downplaying the GBV thing in South Africa and trying to make the women feel ashamed of coming forward to say it. So don't even come here and try to make it feel like you take accountability because you don't. If you do, you will come here as an African man and call out your BS. Don't only talk about Nigeria, talk about what goes on in your country because your country ain't shit either. Your economy has gone down the drain. In 4 years, it's not the same way it was a decade ago. In 4 years, it's like this. Swoop. What happened?
How long is this deal? This other South African rand, African residents, African rand has, I think it has increased. I think, oh, it's 2 days ago. At this point, the rand was 16 rand from 21, and then, I don't know the naira how much it is right now. Oh, I have a naira. I have 10 now. Because my sister had one when she come back from Nigeria, and my mom has. My mom. My mom has one when they come back from Nigeria because we used to go to Nigeria. My dad passed away in Nigeria, by the way. So I know he passed away in Nigeria in 20, I think 2014. So you know, some of us have been in Nigeria, some of us didn't. So I think Nigeria, the only beautiful place in Lagos, I think it's I think it's church. That's just it's gone. I think But every country has its own faults as it grows.
Talk about that. What is Nigeria and Italy got to do with you? They don't call them Nigerians, they call them Nigerians. They don't say Africans, they say Nigerians. So we're not representing you. So why not talk about your skeletons in your closet and leave the Nigerians outside alone? As for the ones in your country committing crimes, deal with them. I can't speak for them. Deal with them. Let them feel the real brunt of your freaking xenophobic dudula, whatever. Deal with them because I don't support that. But don't come in here acting like it's all about, oh, Nigerians are the big brothers. No, you're just trying to find someone that you can point. Point at yourselves. As you point, four are pointing right back at you. So let's stop this nonsense.
Someone must talk. No. Yes.
Can you please just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. Monday.com
Monday.com's not doing it.
is the one you'll actually love to use. It lets you
Monday.com.
Can I respond to her, please?
Yes, please, Ken.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Thank you so much. Firstly, she was essentially addressing me, so I think it's only fair that I respond to her. This is actually quite easy. Dealing with Nigerians who are emotional instead of being factual is quite light work.
Emotionally.
Firstly, South Africans do travel. According to our Department of Tourism, there are 350,000 South Africans that leave the country every 3 months to go and travel for leisure and come back home. If we were running away from our country, we wouldn't have just over 1 million South Africans who live abroad. I just wanted to debunk that first, number one. Number two, the economy of South Africa is the biggest in the continent of Africa. It has been for a while, and it has not dropped, including investor confidence in South Africa. It has grown up. Let's talk about the HIV thing. The stats of South Africa when it comes to HIV, we don't count South Africans who have HIV. We count everyone who tests positive for HIV in South Africa. You could test positive today and fly back to your home country tomorrow. You will be captured in the statistics of South Africa. But also, you are actually infectious. South Africans don't have the highest amount of HIV in the continent. It's Eswatini has got more HIV than South Africa does. There's another African country that has I can't remember the name, that has more HIV than South Africa. But actually, let me help to educate you. The United Nations, the World Health Organization have both said that Nigeria has got the most babies born with HIV in the world, not in Africa, in the world. Which means that where do those children get that HIV from? They get it from their parents.
A record. A record breaker. It's a record breaker. Yeah. Where am I? Record breaker. I love this country, dog. Can't tell you. I can tell you how far it is. It's fun. Yeah. There's drama in this world, I'm telling you. African will be still fighting each other over even now, man. This guy.
The only thing is that Nigerian government does not have the capacity to test everyone or to treat everyone.
Whoa.
And also the Nigerian government lies so much about their statistics. So next time you want to come and tell me as a South African about HIV, just know that there isn't a single South African child today that is born in South Africa with HIV. Don't unmute your mic. I didn't unmute when you were speaking.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Please can I say something?
Hold on, I'm still debunking her.
You're silly.
Don't unmute your mic, I'm still talking.
You're silly.
That's fine. Just mute your mic, let me be
No,
silly.
make me.
This is education for you right now. Don't come and tell me about
Go
HIV.
ahead.
Now let's move on. Let's talk about crime. The Nigerian government is not very good at capturing crime stats, number one, or publishing them accurately. I'll make you an example. A Nigerian journalist called Rusai Ofeni said last year, this is Rusai Ofeni, he said there were 600,000 Nigerians who were unalived in a space of 1 year, and there were 2 million kidnappings in a space of 2 years. Those statistics do not appear in the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. When he published that information, the Nigerian government told him to take it down. He said, come and arrest me. You know where I live. I'm not out of the country.
Hey, Baba, this guy came prepared. I'm saying, this guy is prepared. Yo, he's prepared for every question, dog. No, I'm gonna Google that right now. I'm gonna Google that right now.
country. I live in Nigeria. I work on TV. He's a TV journalist. He said, come and arrest me. So you can't tell me that South Africa. I know South Africa's got 26,000 unalivings a year. Nigeria's got 600,000 in a space of 11 months. Don't come and tell me about crime in South Africa versus Nigeria. On top of that, we don't have baby factories in South Africa where children are kept there and raped continuously to give babies, and those babies are taken away. We don't have children in South Africa being married legally, like in the north of Nigeria, an 8-year-old or 12-year-old being married. That's GBV in South Africa. We don't have men who are going to beat up their wives. When they go to the police station, the police officers will tell them it's a domestic issue. Go and sort it out with your husband. Don't come here with that nonsense to us. On top, hold on, let me assist you. There's nobody calling South African Bushmen. That does not happen. It's the Kwe, the Gam, the Xhosa, the Zulu, the Bochum, the Naham. Those are the tribes that were classified by the white men under the Bushman tribe, or the Khoisan as they coined it. There's no South African that uses that word today. You probably Googled it from somewhere, or you heard it from somewhere, and you thought, that's it, I'm going to go and tell South Africans about this. It's nonsense. They were laughing. We were laughing at you in the comment section about that. Last point I'm going to make is that the thing about Donald Trump, it's so funny. South Africans didn't even have to do anything. The world media forums were fact-checking Donald Trump on our behalf. We don't really care about what Donald Trump says or thinks. He is the one that just gave Nigeria money for healthcare, and yet Nigeria did not even buy a single KK to be an ambulance. I think you should just focus on the issues of your country or your husband's country and leave South Africa alone. We are far ahead of you in every way, shape, or form. There isn't a single thing that Nigeria is better than South Africa in. None whatsoever. We beat you in music, we beat you in movies, we beat you in infrastructure, we beat you in education, we beat you in every aspect of life. We beat Nigerians.
Music,
Are you done?
I'm done.
You don't listen. See, that's the problem with some of you. You don't listen. I didn't tell you.
Please.
I didn't, hold on. I didn't tell you.
Let me put something to come to situation. Oh, please, calm down.
Hold on. Because he was talking to me. I didn't tell you.
No need for you to respond. Everything I've
This is
said
no
to
matter
you
of back and forth. Can you just
Wait,
hold
no.
on?
It's not about back and forth. Give me a second.
Everything I've said to
Mr.
you,
King.
Oh my
you don't
God.
have to respond to anything.
Hold on. I didn't tell you.
I'm giving you 1 minute so that we can allow the new people to talk. Okay.
Thank you. I didn't tell you that I believe the South Africans are like. That's why you don't listen. I didn't say that South Africans have HIV. I didn't say that. I said this. If you
Really? Am I lost already? You didn't say that. You did say that. Ah, God. You said that South Africa has numbers of HIV.
want to go Google it, these are insults that are thrown at you people as stereotypes. They use these things to insult South Africans, whether they're true or not.
South Africans don't care. They don't care. Those people don't care. Like every time they don't care. I'm telling you, some of us care, but some of them don't care. They don't care. Let me say about South Africans. Africans are some of us type of people who want to succeed. Some of them don't want to be entrepreneur. Some of them just want a normal life. What's a good life? They want to be happy. They want to groove. That's what they think about. They want to go to clubs, dance all day, come back home, sleep tomorrow, they wake up, they go to work. That's their dream. Nobody want to start a company in South Africa. That's why they don't care. They don't do things the most to. They can't do it. Like you see, some people they're hungry. They can do anything for money. South Africans, I don't think they can do anything for money. And that's the point. Because now, even if you go to the poorest house, I South African happy. You won't see that the person will sleep hungry. And all this African won't beg. African come to you and beg. There are few. Some of them were begging in South Africa. They were South Africans. Go to Jews right now. The Pedro, if you find a woman there, there was a woman with a child in South Africa at a corner or in the street. That person not South African. Ask them. I remember that time I was going to campus. I met this lady with a child. I said, hey, please, I'm hungry. Right. Ask you, so why you here? Why it's not the child not going to school? The child who was when he was 2 years, I think, 3 years there. 3 years kids are supposed to be in what is this crash or elementary school, I think, according to one. So now this kid was on the street. I asked him, so why is this kid not going? Why is this kid not going to school? So what are you doing here? Right? He spoke. I said, you see, if all my friends find you with this kid, they will take it. If like you find by no my friends, I'm sorry. Social worker. Oh my God. Let's say by social worker. Social worker that who work with kids. If they find you if the kid is that's not living, it's not treated well, they will take the child. So now I asked him, miss, why are you sitting here? Does the kid not get what is this? You say the kid should crash, right? The kid, where did you sleep? He said, I sleep somewhere there. So why are you here? I'm looking for money for food. I said, the kids just got paid right now. And just got paid what is this? Their allowance, right? Their child allowance. I said, oh, he said, I mean, I'm not getting paid. I'm not South African. I said, how can you leave your own country and come to South and South Africa? Stay in the sun. At that point, I'm wearing my cap. Man, it's hot. I gave them money, and my parents gave them money, and I gave them money, and like that. Another guy, and then when I go to another guy, he said, some of them are rich. He was not joking. Some of them are rich. They're building homes there in Zimbabwe. I said, why make you think Zimbabwe? You know, the accent. And no, it's not best accent. I was my friend. He said, yeah. He said, yeah. I heard some of them speak. They speak like, yeah. I heard someone who was saying, I was eat and my food to speak that language. I said, oh, your accent, yeah, the very accent. I said, okay. Continue to, I think that's how life is. I think.
That's not my point. You should listen first. My point is this.
Bringing them up here.
Because you're bringing up the stereotypes about Nigerians. It's
Bringing up facts about Nigeria.
And I'm bringing up facts about you too. Like I said, you guys make number 6 cities out of 10 that are the most dangerous in the world.
That's also not true. More people
You have
are
a
alive in
million
Nigeria
plus.
than in South Africa.
It's not true. It's not, you just say it's not true.
I'm 100% saying
Okay,
it's not true.
let me pull it out. No, you guys should just continue. I will go and pull it out. Just stay
okay.
here.
I'll
Stay here,
wait
Mr.
for you.
King.
I know exactly what you're going to bring up. I will wait for you.
Good.
You're brilliant.
All right, guys, let's move on to Lone Wolf. Then we'll get down to Celine. I was about to say Celine Dion.
So,
you know who I'm talking to.
onto us Africans, right? We learn one thing, which is we have to take emotions out of everything. And one thing black people know how to do very well all over the world is sweep their problem under the rug. You know, as long whoever commit that problem or create that problem is not part of them. But if it's one of them, they'll sweep it under the rug. Let me tell you something. If you go, I just came back from Nigeria, right? That country is not going up. There's nothing progressive about that country. I won't lie to you. And when you go to South Africa too, right? We can't say everything in South Africa was created by the black South Africans.
Oh my
We can't say that. I mean, every major infrastructure, everything in South Africa was created by white folks over there, right? But does that mean the black South African maintain it very well? Yeah, they maintain it better because what the white folks left in Nigeria, or whatever they left, is not maintained by Nigeria. That's why everything is shit holes over there. So if we have to go if you have to say it how it is, every country has their own problem. You get what I'm saying now? Yeah, there's a car hijacking in South Africa. Same thing in Nigeria too. If you use an Uber driver at midnight If that Uber driver knows you from abroad or whatever, and they stop you at Tomiland Bridge, anything can happen to you, and you die for nothing. So, we can, all this back and forth of a thing is on both countries. Both countries has their own, what's it called? When somebody mentioned Nigeria, they say, oh, scammers. When they mention South Africa, there's something that comes with it. Then when they mention Indians, we know what comes with it. Russians, same thing. So, for me, it just the question is, how can we solve this problem? I mean, I know it's a problem like we can't solve one day, but progress, you know. And at the same time, too, if you go to another people's country, respect their culture. There's a way they do things there. Respect it. You are visitors, and you always be visitor. That's it. So, thank you.
Exactly. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say, right? All I'm trying to say is we should not deal with stereotypes. Please, can someone expand me so I can show King exactly what I'm talking about? Because he feels like I'm lying. But now, my point is not hide Nigerians' issues. No. Let the world know. Because maybe that's the only way. Here. Let's allow
Mali to talk.
Pretoria, South Africa, suffering from extreme rape of violence and assault. I think assault is SSS. Costa Rica, Venezuela. Venezuela is number 3. What's number 1? Venezuela is known for high homicide, rape, and violent crime, frequently ranking top in the world. Yeah. The poet Morris maybe his high level of violence and criminality. Johannesburg, high crime rate, including robberies and violent danger situation. Durban, please there. Oh, Durban's here, and Pretoria. Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth in the picture. Crazy. Johannesburg, obvious. Johannesburg, I agree. Johannesburg, I agree. It looks one of the dangerous country. Not drink country. Please. Today I'm not today. I'm laughing at myself, man. So I'm speaking nonsense right now. I can't hear myself speak. I can speak. I'm thinking about what comes to solve. Okay, we can solve it by them leaving South Africa. Okay.
So that we can get back to you. Give us one.
And sorry, in case you guys don't see number 6, it's Nelson Mandela Bay. That one is also part of it too. There's 5 here. The last one is Nelson Mandela Bay, just so you see. Top city in the world.
How is that information collated? Can I ask?
Let's allow Mali to talk. Guys,
how is that information collated?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Anita, hold on. Hold on, sis. Hold on. Mali, please submit yourself.
Dean said, hold on. Listen, Dean said in the comment section, he must respond to Anita. Or to
Hold on.
I didn't say let. I'm saying let King respond to Lone Wolf, because I hear a lot of Africans say this a lot, that it's the white people who built South Africa. It's the same thing that some of the ABAs tell we Africans. That is the white people.
So let me clarify that part, brother. Any African country that's been colonized by white people, right? Before they leave that country,
Anita, don't show your kid in the life.
There. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Nigeria too is the same. Ghana is the same. Everything they live, everything by the time before they decided to go back to their country, right? All those major infrastructure.
That's what I want to debunk, actually.
This is a very bad mindset.
That's why those things are not working. In South Africa, it's the same thing. I mean, you can't tell me one thing that was being invented since they left by black South Africans. Nigeria hasn't built anything. Nigeria hasn't invented anything.
No, you can say Nigeria, but don't bring in South Africa.
Okay, you name one thing in South Africa then that was invented by South African black men.
I will name you and let you know of things, not just
Brother, this is where the hypocrite comes from. This is not about one is better, one is not better.
I'm trying to answer you. You literally asked me.
You can't prove it. That's what I'm saying.
No, but allow me to speak then, so that I can show you.
I know what it is.
Yes, thank you so much. I mean, this is quite easy, guys. When it comes to the things of South Africa, we are not going to out-debate me. I can guarantee you on that. Firstly, the apartheid government only built electricity to capacitate 7% of the population. The black South Africans built the entire infrastructure. Hold on, you don't just take a twin plug and plug it to all the houses from one outlet. It was the black government that built 4 other power stations in South Africa in order to cater for most South Africans, which currently stand 94% of all South Africans.
There's the ones the power station that was built here. It's also built there. It's new. It's still grass there. No, it's not new, but it was built in 2000, I think. Still there even now. The power station. We just built in 2000. Yeah, they're still building. Places that didn't have electricity before, now they have electricity. They're even building, they're even putting Wi-Fi in every street now. Router. Radios, countries.
Got access to electricity. Same thing as the water infrastructure. They only built it for 7% of the population, which means they probably only needed 1 dam. Currently, as things stand, 89% of all South Africans have got access to clean running water, and the ones that don't have access to clean running water are new townships and new developments. The ANC government, which is the black government, has built over 1,700 hospitals, clinics, day hospitals, including the ones that they've renovated. The apartheid government did not build that. In terms of schools as well, I'm talking about the railway infrastructure. We have the biggest and most expansive railway infrastructure in the continent of Africa. It wasn't built by white people. It was built by black South Africans. Road infrastructure. We have the most developed road infrastructure in the continent of Africa. It wasn't built by white people. It was built by black people.
They just built one street, one road here in my area. There was no road. They just built one road. It's very new, fresh.
Development index of South Africa during apartheid was in par with sub-Saharan Africa. Right now, we have a higher development index in South Africa. The only countries that we talk development with is the Seychelles and Mauritius. When the apartheid government left power, the development index of South Africa was the same as Nigeria. Right now, we are way ahead of you. So, white people did not build anything that will capacitate South Africa right now.
Yes, in this one, even universities. It was only events. That is there 100 years, and then UJ is 24 years, I think. I saw it when I go to Cairo. I went last year. This year, I think. It was 2025 this year. It's younger than me. It's before 2000. Yeah, it's 2000. UJ was built there. 2000, I think it's 2003. Yeah. It was built in those University of Johannesburg, and then yeah, I think this guy is speaking the truth.
If you're interested in watching these people or hearing these people live, their details is Mesco History Radio on TikTok. So Mina guys, I laughed the whole time this Anita girl was talking, especially because she was just talking things that are on the internet.
Internet is something else. Internet is something else. I'm saying internet is something else. Oh my god! Oh my god! This speaking the truth. Okay.
And that are not even factual. I can show you that most of the crimes that are reported are not
South Africans. It's one eye now. It's one.
South Africans. Yes, South Africans. We do have crime, but most of the things that are happening, the reason for crime is because foreigners are here taking jobs for our kids. Yeah, now she's talking from a, I'm not gonna say privilege because this girl, she's not even in her own country. She left her country
this girl was very
to go and build another country.
Maybe that was very interesting thing. And then
I'm Jet.
Okay, just like how
I just saved your life with our AI.
I just like how I would end it. I love it.
So with Arliss AI, you can turn this into whatever you want.
Oh, okay.